I'm taking the strap. I'm strapped up.
Stepien, what was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 140 of the SZN Podcast. I'm your host, Kam.
I'm your boy, Flowz.
And as always, guys, please head over to our Instagram or Twitter. That's SZN Pod or SZN Podcast. Link in the bio of both of those sites there will take you to where we're situated at streaming-wise, whether you like your Spotify or Apple Podcasts for the audio, or if you want your visuals, we upload the videos to the YouTube channel as well. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave us a good review, all of that good stuff. Flowz, hope you're good.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm good, knackered, but here we are, man. Quick episode. I feel like it's gonna be. Let's dive straight in. I think two main fights to talk about this week. Well, one of them is a major fight, I guess, because it's concerning a major player in boxing. Canelo. Yeah, he's back. Last time we saw him out was versus Triple G.
Oh yeah, Triple G. I forgot about that one. Yeah,
beat up Triple G. He hurt his hand in that fight, didn't he? Was that the fight where he hurt his hand? He had to have surgery, or was it the plant fight?
Yeah,
I think it was the Triple G one, no?
I think he said it's been a problem for a while. He was saying,
yeah.
So
okay, yeah, one of those ones where you've just been going through it, and then he took. This is for Canelo. This is a bit of a layoff for him by his standards, right, Flowz? But yeah, this is his first fight this year. Hands back. He's had his surgery. He's recovered, and this is a mandatory defense of his light heavyweight straps. Super middleweight straps, not light heavyweight. Mandatory defense against the super middleweight straps against John Ryder. And I guess why this is such a biggish fight, Flowz, is the fact that this is a homecoming fight for Canelo. He's fighting in Guadalajara for the first time in, Lord knows, probably 15, 16, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, this is massive. They've got a stadium out there. Obviously, they're going to fill that to the brim. And it's a big homecoming fight for him. They build it as the king comes home, which is pretty cool. First of all, this is John Ryder, the opponent, Flowz, because you see a lot of casuals saying, "Who the hell is John Ryder?" Certain boxing heads, people who we expect to know better, saying, "Oh, I would never have Canelo fighting John Ryder." So once again, Flowz, we've got to do a strap season breakdown, because casual fans or these experienced boxing heads, we know, they're talking rubbish. John Ryder is a mandatory defense.
Yeah.
He's simple as, and if Canelo treats us to all these unifications and these big fights, etc., the only way that these fights can happen, Flowz, is if he fights his mandatories. Otherwise, he will get stripped of his belts. It's as simple as that. It's been the same in boxing forever. You fight your mandatories. If you don't fight your mandatories, you lose your belt. Simple as. John Ryder has elevated himself to mandatory position when he defeated Zach Parker last year. Wasn't it? It was last year, Flowz.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, since Zach Parker, actually, who's probably the favorite to win that fight, he got an injury and had to retire due to the injury. And that got John Ryder the win. And that's why he's in this position, Flowz. Simple as. Yes, he comes with 5 losses, John Ryder, but he's not a scrub. John Ryder isn't a bum. He's a hard worker. He's been around the block. He's very experienced, and he's a tough cookie. So I'm happy for him to get the shot, because Flowz, we've seen John Ryder. He's been around for a long time. I feel like, and I swear he's even. Wait, he got the Jacobs? He got the Jacobs result, right? Yeah, he got it. Okay.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah.
Which to me, he was very fortunate. Very fortunate.
He said, he lost that fight. But anyways, yeah. For I guess such as someone who's been around for such a long time and come up the natural way in terms of, you fight your manager. I mean, you fight the eliminators, etc. He's earned his shot in that regard, Flowz. Whether he wins, that's another story. I think it's fair to say no one expects him to win this, but I'm sure he will give it a very good effort. That's one thing John Ryder comes with, Flowz. It's effort. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you started on that point, because a lot of people try it with Canelo. They try to fool people, con people. I believe because you should know, like you say, they should know better. They should know a lot better than to say, they'll say, why can Canelo fight a Yildirim or fight a John Ryder? No, it's full well that these are his mandatories.
Yep.
That he has to fight them if he wants to keep his belt.
Yep.
And most of us, we're not in the business of champions vacating their belt. It's because you should be active. You should be fighting your mandatories. You should be defending your belts. And Canelo's done that. He's got his mandatories out the way and went on to unify other belts.
Yeah.
So this is, look, other fighters, the fights we wanted to see, if they were active, they could have been in the position Ryder's in.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If they were active, if they were fighting, if they were competing, Ryder's been more active than all these men.
Yeah.
Taking on challenges. He's been the underdog back to back. And now look, he's got his shot. Now, granted, he's going to lose. But we've got to shout out Ryder because we've seen Canelo use his template, not use his template, but see the blueprint on how to beat Callum Smith.
Yep.
Like we thought that was look, I'll remind you, I've said this many times.
Thanks for saying that, because I remember so clearly, Flowz, that I said, we both said, yo, all Canelo's got to do is watch how Ryder fought Callum Smith. The blueprint is there. That's how to do it. And he did. He used that same game plan. So yeah, Ryder's he's not a scrub, is he, Flowz? He's not. Yes, he is going to lose. Yes, he is. But he's not a scrub. He ain't a scrub.
Yeah. In Mexico, you think that even if he knocks him out, he's lost.
Trust me. Fam, Guadalajara. Yeah, forget it. There's no way he can win this fight. And
let's go get your money, Ryder, man. Get your money.
Hey, man. Look, we talked about it before, bro. The Canelo lottery. He's won it. Congrats. Yeah. Enjoy that. This is the biggest payday of your career, biggest fight of your career. You can now go and live off the fat of the land. Simple. Yeah. In fact, Flo, the fact that you even mentioned how people are saying, casual saying, oh, how come he's fighting the Ryder, is again, I think it's a damn indictment on boxing. Because these people are so used to seeing fighters not fight mandatories or vacate belts or whatever. That it's even coming, it's odd to them. Like he's fighting a Yildirim or a Ryder. But this is how it's meant to be, Flowz. You're meant to fight your mandatory, simple as. And we've seen a lot of boxers have gotten away with not doing this and not having mandatories enforced against them and being protected. So hats off to Canelo, hats off to Ryder. Yeah, man. And obviously the other comments from certain people, aka Oscar De La Hoya, we know why he's saying those comments. It's agenda driven, and he's still salty that he had Canelo in his stable and he lost him. Simple as. So Oscar, we've spoken about Oscar before, Flowz. I know that's one of your goats. Who routinely goes outside, I must say.
Yeah.
but yeah, but we know why Oscar's saying these comments. Hella salty. Hella salty. But yeah, Canelo's doing what he needs to be done. And off the back of this fight, he'll probably go on to make another big fight. So yeah, he's got to do what he's got to do. And Ryder's got to do what he's got to do. All he's got to do is show up. Obviously, you already mentioned the Mexico factor and the fact that it's Canelo, but that's stylistically, Flowz, if we just break it down a little bit, it's just similar to how last week, how we said Ryan Garcia is tailor-made for the Son of Tank style. John Ryder, unfortunately, is tailor-made for someone of Canelo style. And that just comes to the fact that John Ryder, similar to Garcia, comes forward, pressure fighter, will walk forward and come forward to try and put Canelo under pressure. And Canelo is another elite counterpuncher. So, if Canelo could do this either way he wants, he could walk down Ryder if he wants, let's be real, easily. And he could just, if he wants to have a chilled night on the back foot, he will do that and just counter him and beat him up in that regard as well. So, stylistically, I don't see why. I think Ryder's always fought the same way. It's that high pressure, high octane style, and it's worked for him in fights. Some fights it hasn't worked for him, but I don't think a leopard could change his spots like that. And yeah, Canelo's just gonna go through easily, I think. He's a tough cookie, Ryder. But I'm sure Canelo's gonna look for a highlight reel knockout in front of his home crowd. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I think Ryder might get stopped here. Yeah. It's as simple as that. I think Canelo's going to get him out of there. Yeah. And I want to give Ryder a bit of credit, maybe in the middle rounds. I hope it's not too early. But I think he might get him out of there. That's if Canelo's 100%.
Yeah.
He's obviously been out for some time, but we've seen different iterations of Canelo. We've seen him perform in different styles. We've seen his levels elevate. He's coming off a loss, so Ryder can take confidence in that.
No, he's not.
Oh my days! I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting about that Triple G.
Before that, Bivol. Yeah.
My bad. But that Bivol fight is still fresh. Bivol hasn't fought since then, so I keep forgetting. But granted, in fact, he's just coming off an injury.
He has Flowz. I can tell you're tired. Bivol fought Ramirez.
Oh my day. Listeners, apologies.
Hey.
You beat the hell out of Ramirez. My bad.
But I get what you mean.
Yeah. Anyway, look, listen, Ryder has some confidence he could take. But we'll see what Canelo turns up.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be an elite Canelo still.
Canelo can win this any way he chooses, man. Any way he chooses. It should be, unfortunately, easy work for him. Hate to say it, but yeah. Yeah, Flowz. Just one thing to mention on the Canelo Ryder card. One thing I noticed. Did you know that Alexander let me get his name right. I always struggle to say his name. Kavodzik is back.
Oh, swear.
So yeah, he was the a light heavy world champion, very, very good fighter, Ukrainian. And he lost the unification fight with Beterbiev. Brutal fight. I'm pretty sure he was up on the cards until Beterbiev eventually stopped him. And he had to go to hospital. I think he fell into a coma or whatever. And that decision pushed him to retire. But that was 2019. So he's making a comeback now, Flowz. Apparently due to so he's he's had positive sparring sessions with Canelo and Zoldo Ramirez. So that's sort of giving him the impetus to go for it again. So yeah, he's up against Bolotniks, who I know you remember who fought Buatsi one time.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting to see him back. He's 36. I wonder where he will be or whether he will still be, because he was very, very good. Very, very good fighter. And like I said, he was beating Beterbiev up until a point he got stopped. But yeah, nice to see him back, I guess. But speaking of Buatsi, Flowz, nice little segue. He's also fighting on Saturday, making his debut for Boxer. So yeah, it's good to see Buatsi. Why are you laughing?
Well, we know like the whole backlash he got for that move and whatnot. Yeah. So that's why I laugh.
It's gonna be quite weird seeing him on Boxer, I guess. Obviously, we really thought he would go really far with Eddie Hearn. But making his debut. I'm just getting his opponent up now.
Stepien?
Yes, Stepien. Undefeated Polish light heavyweight. I'm just trying to see if I can get up the who he's fought, I guess, on his resume. Can't really see it. Okay, here we go. Do you remember Moderna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's only one of note really that I know of. Moderna's the only name I'm recognizing. Otherwise, it's your standard record resume of sort of unknown quantity coming to fight. But yeah, undefeated, so that counts for something, I suppose. 6'2", so he's quite big. And Boxer billed him as like the so Buatsi's ranked number 1 in the WBA. And he's fighting fighting this guy. So Buatsi's got a few of his opponents that we don't really have a clue about, apart from Greg Richards, obviously. But yeah, he fights quite a lot of unknown quantities, I guess. I guess that's light heavyweight division for you, I guess. You've got a bunch of names and then you've got a bunch of unknown guys. But yeah, what are you looking for, I guess, in seeing Buatsi making his debut with Boxer? Are we still looking to see how far Virgil Hunter can take him?
Yeah, I think that's it, really.
Yeah.
I think we need an impressive performance from Buatsi. We need a stoppage. First and foremost, and we need to see what him and Virgil Hunter have been working on.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just trying to get up. Yeah, because he last year was Craig Richards in May. And then the year before that, it was twice. Yeah, man, the activity for Buatsi hasn't been good enough, to be honest. Hasn't been good enough at all.
It's not even just the activity, bro. It's the level of opponents. Let's keep it a buck. That's what people are getting onto him for. Because obviously he we speak about the fallout with him and Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
we did.
It's quite a big fallout, to be honest. Quite a big fallout.
Yeah, we did speak on it. Yeah. Because well, he was obviously saying he did. He was obviously offered the Bivol fight.
Yeah,
I remember speaking about it. We said he ain't ready for it, but
we did say we did.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see. He just needs to make a statement this time around. If he doesn't, boy, if he goes live, it doesn't matter at this point. I don't want to be impressed by Stepien. I don't want to think, I like him. But actually make a statement out of this guy.
Yeah,
because at this level, you're ranked number one.
Yeah.
Bivol's you're knocking at Bivol's door. If you go life and death with someone at this stage, then
again,
boy,
showing that you're not ready again. And we've been saying he's not ready for a while now. You eventually got to be ready, surely. And I don't know. We obviously question whether that's down to Virgil or maybe Buatsi. He could be slightly overhyped. I do think he's super talented. I do like what I've seen from him previously in portions. He just needs to put that package together somehow now. Now is the time for him to start really, because how old is he now? I thought so. He's 30 now. So yeah, he's time to get moving, I guess. And I think we mentioned it before as well, Flo, is that we felt that certain other light heavyweight domestically might have sort of gone ahead of him in terms of our estimations and rankings, I guess. So yeah, man. Hopefully, Buatsi, fingers crossed, we get a good performance from out of him, and let's make it a good statement W on his boxer debut. This is where he wants to be. Sky Sports, he's back. So yeah, hopefully we get that.
The thing is with boxing now, they've got a good crop of light heavies on their stable.
Yes.
So I think Ben Whitaker's on the undercard. Dan Aziz, I think is the matchup they're lining up next for Buatsi anyway.
100%. Boy, Flowz. Depending on how he performs this one, boy, we're gonna have a lot to talk about with that one.
Exactly. And I like that for him moving to boxing, because I'd rather see the domestic dust ups than these men before they step into with them Russian killers. So
Facts.
I think the domestic dust ups is what I'm looking forward to. I'll love the Dan Aziz Buatsi fight. I'm still interested in Yard Buatsi.
Yep. That one had the streets talking, boy, for time.
for time. But I'm still here for it.
Yeah.
So once again, let's make a statement out of this guy, and start to shut the doubters up, because people are doubting you. People are starting to doubt you, so shut them up with this performance. That's what I need from Buatsi. Yeah.
And also, just worth mentioning as well, on the undercard Flows, seeing on domestic light heavies that sort of wanting to make a statement and return to conversations. Shaq Peters is also on the undercard, I believe. It's good to see him back out. Hopefully, he can sort of return to contender conversation as well with a good win. I think he's up against a former English champion in Joe McIntyre. So like Shaq as well, good fighter. Hopefully, he has a good performance as well. But Flowz, as I said, we'll be short and sweet. That's all the previews we've got for this week. Anything worth mentioning off sort of the last couple of weeks in terms of news? Obviously, we saw that Eubank Smith 2 is back on. That's going down. I watched the presser, Flowz. Hilarious from Eubank as per. Very funny guy. But hey, a lot of pressure on him for this one, because if he loses again, it's long for him. It's very, very long for him. That's it really in terms of, I guess, recent announcements that have been made.
That's it in terms of announcements. Obviously, have you seen the rumors about the Saudi heavyweight?
Yes. The tournament. Never happening. Impossible. Impossible.
Fury Usyk, AJ Wilder.
Yeah. I mean, if a perfect world that would happen, but come on, man.
Well, if anyone can make it happen.
Oh, literally before I was about to say, if there's anyone could do it, it's them, man, for sure. Either Saudi or Dubai or something like that. But it's just the egos and all different networks. Nah, it's too long.
When they slap that money on the table, then people will listen. I know that people will be willing to listen. Whether it happens or not, I'm not sure, but I know they'll listen.
What were they quoting again for that? Like it could potentially it's $1 billion tournament or something stupid like that. Yeah,
yeah, ridiculous amount of money.
I'm here for it if I can make it happen, but I have my doubts. You know why?
But bro, it's what we need in boxing. That type of showdown.
So they're bare. Just do a tournament, just like the Super Six, and them tournaments there. World Boxing Super Series. Just that's all we need. Yeah. Best fight the best. Winner takes all. Yeah, that'd be so cold. That would be so cold. One day I hope we get to see it in the divisions we need to see it. Like the middle, like when we saw it with the middleweights. Again, let's be real. Like or super middleweight. It was middleweights. Yeah. Our Froch when they first did it. They weren't really a glamorous division like that, but we got it. I think that's why we was able to do it. But if it was a proper glamour division, like the heavyweights or the 147 back in the day when it was super strong, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Like imagine them do that now for the 135 pounders. It's just going to be a struggle.
It would be impossible.
Because remember, look, they did it easily for the cruiserweights as well. Because these divisions aren't really that glamorous. So I feel like the less that glamorous the division is, the easier it is to do these type of events. But once it's the money divisions, forget it. But yeah, we look forward to well, I don't know if we'll get much more developments, but hey, if we do, we'll definitely bring it to you first, live and direct. The Strap Season boys. But yeah, let's call it a day there, Flowz. It's been episode 140 of the Strap Season Podcast. Once again, I'll be your boy Cam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And make sure you keep supporting around them streams and sharing. Peace.
You taking a strap? I'm strapped up.
Stepien, what was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.